Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good, following the lockdown procedures as per the local rules or regulations are concerned. It's very important that we follow the regulations and make sure that we work with the government and the authorities to come out of the current situation. Today's video is about Maldives. I'll be focusing on three parts. One would be Maldives in general. Second would be Maldives looking from an expatriate working in Maldives, a person like me. And the third part would be Maldives and tourism. So the first part in general about Maldives. Maldives is doing good, only 19 confirmed cases and 13 of them have already recovered. So only 6 cases remaining, right? So that's a really good thing because Maldives, there's a big advantage because it's islands which can be isolated very easily. And the biggest worry would be Malé, the capital, which is the most densely populated island in Maldives. That's something which I think the authorities had taken very seriously, and things are okay there. Many resorts or islands have been converted into quarantine centers, procuring of ventilators, and I think Maldives is quite well prepared for the current situation, handling the current crisis. Other than that, if you look into the economy point of view, Maldives is going through a tough situation, and it has to go through for a period of time because Maldives depends a lot on tourism. So economy is going to be seriously affected like most of the countries. But Maldives, the difference is the major income is from tourism, and tourism is going to take some time to get back to normal. I'll talk about tourism separately. So as far as a local is concerned, more than 20 to 25,000 people work directly with resorts, and I think more than 50 resorts have already shut down. Remaining resorts would be closing down from next week because few guests are still held up or locked up or quarantined in some resorts, so they are just holding it for those people. Now coming to the second part, expatriates working in Maldives and the current situation. Situation is not good for expatriates working in Maldives. Let me talk about first the people who are currently working there, and secondly I'll talk about people who have got a job or applied for a job and still waiting for the work visa and other stuffs like that. The expatriates working in Maldives in the tourism industries, most of them are told to go on leave without pay, but the government is trying their best to compensate the people who have to go home without salary. As of now, most of the resorts have planned to close for next 3 months because there are no bookings, and I'm sure that nobody is going to travel for holidays for next 3 to 6 months. It's going to be really tough, and to maintain a resort with hundreds of employees without income is practically impossible. So that's the only way. They have to lock down the resort, but there should be some compensation or some kind of viable thing to be done for this. The government has announced economic relief package to grant each resort around 7.7 million Maldivian rupiah, but I don't think that's going to help much. It's a loan as working capital. I don't think this is going to be practically very much viable. Some resorts may take it, I don't know exactly. So most of the resorts or most of the businesses connected to the tourism industry have sent most of their employees on leave without pay, or at least a salary cut. There are most of the businesses have announced salary cuts and even termination of jobs. Many companies would be facing really tough situation. We will have to wait and see what happens because it would definitely depend upon how soon we would be able to come out of this situation. So many expats want to come home, but there are no flights because of the lockdowns. I got a message from a group where they had announced an option for they are trying to arrange some chartered flight for expatriates working in Maldives to return home because there are no other options, and there are some employers who are not taking care of their accommodation or the cost. So and they too want to come home because they are not working. They would want to be with their family. So the government is trying to do that. Government of India and government of Maldives are really working very closely. So hopefully something would happen very soon. Any expat who has already got a job and thinking to join the job, I would say that you have to hold on because I don't think this is the right time for you to go to Maldives for a job or go outside your home country. Other updates, when I spoke to my friends in Maldives, my office is working as usual, but business is very less compared to earlier days. And most of the non-essential businesses are closed down, hotels are closed, government offices are closed, schools are closed. Like most of the countries, it's the same thing. They are trying their best to make sure that things doesn't go bad and getting prepared to handle any bad situation. Great job by the government of Maldives, and especially the healthcare people. They are doing a really great job. Now coming to the third part, the resorts in Maldives. A few resorts are not taking new guests. In fact, there are some guests who got stuck and they couldn't fly back because the airport was sort of closed, no flights were operating, and they had to stay back in the resorts. Some resorts were locked down because some people informed that they tested positive after reaching their home country. So in fact, Maldives is taking so much of care, or it has taken this very seriously, so that it doesn't spread. So as of now, as far as vacations in Maldives are concerned, if you have a booking for April 15 or any of these days, you have to contact the resort and get a future date, change the date, or try to get a refund if you are not planning to go very soon. So there are no chances to go to Maldives for a holidays as of now. So it's like any other country. Guest houses are completely closed, hotels are closed. Don't travel to Maldives in any way. There are no options. In fact, there are no flights operating to Maldives, and the visa on arrival is stopped, which means that they are not welcoming tourists. It's not the right time. Maldives, I'm sure, will come out of these bad times, and we will go back to the same peak seasons. Let's hope for the best, because such a beautiful country, beautiful resorts, water sports, amazing place. The entire world is going through the same, so there's nothing very much different in Maldives. That's all for now. Hope you have liked this video. Please share it with your friends if you have liked it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Take care.